Yep. So, yeah, guys, this is Santos with Flashy Jewelry, and here today with a early live because I have a day off from my day job today. I don't have to work at all today, so I figured I'd do a live and let people know. Some people, when they see my videos, they probably think that I'm anti-gold because I speak on silver so much, and I'm really not. I actually like gold a lot. I have various gold pieces, and I have them here now, and I'm going to show you some of my pieces for gold and stuff. And today, I usually don't wear my gold, but today I want to wear it for some reason. I feel like it's a good time to wear it and show some of the people the pieces that I do wear when I do wear them. So I'm gonna run through them right now. My pieces. First, I'm gonna show you my 14K Figaro necklace, and this is a Figaro, and like I said, it's 14K diamond cut. It also has the bracelet attached to it. See the lock here, um, the lobster clasp here, and you see one here. That's the bracelet extended to the necklace, so I can make it long enough to throw it right over my head, no problem. So that's my Figaro one, and that's part of the layer. Then I have my Jesus piece also. That's 10K. It has CZ diamonds around its crown or whatever. And I put that on a 10K rope chain, which I also have. So I'm gonna stack. You're gonna see this stack is actually, I think it looks dope on me when I wear them all together. So yeah, I'm gonna, that's what it looks like. And then you just put it, the clasp on together here. Boom, right over. And then I have the little two layer there. Really can't see it. Let's go from a distance a little bit. Yep. That's what it looks like with both. Then I also have my other 10 carat pendant, and it's on a 14 carat necklace, 14 carat rope chain on that one. So I throw this one over the head also, and that's how I have a three-layer look for my gold. Um, Sometimes I'll just throw the Figaro inside the neck, so it only looks like you have two necklaces, but then you can see the Figaro from the back, so it gives it an extra where you're not trying to flex it too much, but it's still on there. And then I also have my 14K ring. This is 14K. This thing weighs, has a good weight to it. It's not a cheap ring, 14K. And that goes right on the pinky there. And those are my pieces of gold right there. Like, um, a lot of people think I don't like gold, or I'm always saying that it's too expensive. And that's a reality. Gold is expensive. What I'm trying to preach to people is I don't want anybody to spend out of their means or go end up getting broke and not be able to pay their bills because they want to buy gold. Like, there's so many options to save now. I know a lot of companies have Sezzle where you can buy pieces, but if you're buying a $2,000 to $3,000 gold piece, even Sezzle is expensive, breaking down those payments into 4 or 5 payments, whatever it is. So, what I suggest to people is get yourself a few bank accounts, even a Cash App. Cash App has now where you can send a certain amount of money to a savings account, stuff like you can switch it up and send that money where you don't see it all the time and save that money up for a piece that you may like. And just be patient, be disciplined about your money, and you're going to be able to get any piece that you want. But the thing is, just be patient. Everybody in this new world wants everything on the first day, and that's understandable. I want things right away also, but I also do know how to wait for certain things that I want. Like I've been wanting a moissanite watch for the longest time, and I could actually afford the watch, but I don't want to spend it all at once. So what I'm doing is I'm cutting out a portion of my checks every week and putting it towards the amount for that watch. And I have that in a Cash App savings on the Cash App, because the Cash App I used to spend, and I have the other money in the Cash App savings, which I don't touch. And it works out really good for me because it's almost like you don't even see the money. It's there, but you don't see it. So that helps and it disciplines you a little bit. Plus, I have other bills. Me and my wife have a mortgage. We have a car payment, two car payments actually. Um, so we have a lot of things. So sometimes I preach discipline to everybody, and then if you're trying to start anything, if you want to start a business, do so. You know what I'm saying? It's never been a better time to do something for yourself. Like, this is why I started trying to do a business for myself, because I'm trying to break away from my everyday job. Like, I'm trying to get freedom for myself. Like, even if the company kicks off a little bit, that's more days I can get out of being at my other job. Like, and I would leave my other job in a heartbeat, honestly. Like, just to be home a little more with my kids and stuff. My kids are getting older. Um, So I want to spend time at home. I'm getting older. Hell, I'm not as strong, and I don't want to be at a job 10, 12 hours a day anymore. So those are part of the reasons. But I preach to everybody, and you don't have to listen to my advice. Like, I'm just doing this for the people that want to learn something. Um, just save your money, like, especially in the times we live in. Inflation's going crazy. Like, save your money. Don't go nuts spending on stuff. Like, be mindful of what's in your bank account. If you can't buy something twice from your bank account, don't buy it. I wouldn't buy it. For example, if you have $1,000 in your bank account and you want to buy something for $500, that I don't think that's a smart buy, because you're giving up half your savings right there. That's half of what you have. So chances are you're not gonna have money for other things. So, if you have $1,000 and you want a piece, go get yourself a $200 piece. Just because you have $1,000 doesn't mean you have to spend 1,000. Because real life catches up to you sometimes. Your car might break down, an injury, God forbid. If you have children, you never know. Things come up with your kids, your spouse. So you really have to be mindful and careful. And I think every dollar you get, you should invest. Like, invest in something. Invest in a company for yourself, even if it's a smaller company. Like, anything that can make you a couple extra bucks on the side, even if you work. I think is a smart move. You can invest in all kinds of things, or try to invest with somebody that has a company. If they're trying to get their thing off the ground, and you see potential in them, and you know them personally, you know that they're reliable people and they're gonna do right by their word, invest in them. Like, best thing that can happen is you can make some real money. Uh, but yeah, guys, help me out, guys. The website is flashyjewelry.net. I have a lot of affordable pieces on there. Um, I have affordable watches, stuff like that. That you don't have to spend a lot of money on. You don't have to break the bank, especially if you're on a budget and you just want to have something nice. Just something to get you by for a while. So if you want to go to a party and you don't have the money for an expensive watch, and you want a nice watch that'll hit under the lights, a nice ring, a moissanite silver piece, something like that, you can get various of those things on my site for very inexpensive. So that's just some advice. Like I said, you guys take the advice you want. I'm just here to put it out there. I'm putting my product out there. If you guys think it's a valid option, check my website, flashyjewelry.net, and you might see something you like. You might be surprised. Like I said, um, I've had other customers and never had really any complaints. Like, most of the people like it. They text me on my Gmail, and they'll ask for other pieces that I might have up there. Maybe when I'm gonna have a sale. Um, I don't know when I'll have a sale again. Like I said, just because the prices are going up, and the price of doing business is even going up right now. A lot of us small companies are struggling to stay afloat. So when you're struggling like that, you have to do certain things to keep your company moving forward and try to keep it in the public eye. So that's where I'm at right now. I will be doing some different things. I'll probably be doing a regular video later on today, and I'll say what that is. So I'm going to stay away from that part about it. I want to more just give people advice on the financials, like save your money. Like if you want a piece, hey, buy it. There's a lot of good companies out there with nice pieces. Uh, I would say buy yourself some silver right now, especially if you don't have money. Um, Silver, like I said, you can get yourself a couple, maybe two pieces from certain websites for $300. You can maybe get a nice necklace, nice bracelet, maybe a necklace and a bracelet. You have quite a few options. Like I said, it's not like when I was young where the plated stuff was pure trash. Like you'd wear it a day and then you'd have a green neck. So, like I said, don't rule out some of that plated jewelry as an option. And that's from any website. I'm not saying from mine. I'm saying from any website. If they have some plated jewelry, maybe just talk to them and see if they have a warranty on it. If it's a lifetime warranty, if it's a year. Chances are, if it's a plated piece and they warranty for a year and it lasts a year and you paid $60, $70, you got your money's worth if you wore that for a year every day and it looks good. So, like I said, don't be turned off by that stuff too much. I've worn plated stuff before. I still do kind of, but I used to wear plated stuff exclusively because I didn't have the money to buy anything better. So I used to wear the plated stuff. I actually have a piece here that was plated. I don't wear it anymore, but this thing was gold plated, and it still hasn't tarnished. And this is years ago, like, and it even I don't know if you guys can see it. It even has the 14K stamping on there. Let me see if we can get it. Yeah, it has the 14K stamping right here, and this thing is not 14K. But if you look at it, look at this thing. You don't see any tarnishing on it and stuff. Like it was a decent piece. Like, I didn't have a problem wearing it before, and like I said, when money was it was tough to get a piece. But now I don't I don't really wear it at all. But I keep it just a reminder. You know, it's a reminder of where I used to be, and you always have to be humble. So you have to remember these things, and I keep these things to keep me grounded. Like I'm no better than anybody else. I'm not a millionaire. I don't have all kinds of money, but I was worse off than where I am now. I'll say that. And things like these, I don't throw them out because they keep me humble. They remind me sometimes when I think times are tough that I used to be worse off. Like so, I actually love having it. I have no problem having that piece and seeing it because, like I said, it's a reminder. And I think every jewelry piece should mean something to you. I think you should keep your jewelry because, let's say you have a piece 5, 7 years down the line, that's a story you can tell about that piece. Somebody asks you about your jewelry. Oh yeah, I bought this off this website. It was so and so company. Yep, cost me this much. Turned out well, turned out bad. It's still an experience in your life. So I think all your pieces, you should really take care of them, regardless of what they are. Um, Keep them put away. Keep them protected. Lock them up. Because sometimes you think your piece isn't worth anything, but to somebody else, that piece might mean the world. So they can see it in the corner and snatch it right up. And then next thing you know, you think the piece wasn't anything, but they took it from you. And now you feel upset because it's not even about the money. You feel disrespected that they actually took that piece from you. But that's why, like, any piece I have, if it was mine, I keep it clean. I try to put them in like little sandwich baggies or protective bags to keep them from getting any excessive dust. Sometimes I put them in the little black bags like my gold. I keep them in these bags, and I take the pendants off. I put the necklace in, and I'll put the pendants in those little sandwich baggies so they don't scratch up against the necklace. And I have a bunch of these. So like I said, I can pretty much set up all my jewelry in different one of these things, and then toss them in a jewelry case. But yeah, all in all, just take care of your stuff. If you take care of your jewelry, you won't have to buy as much. You won't feel as forced to be buying constantly. Um, I do like to buy constantly, but I keep it, like I said, I keep it in the budget. Lately, all I've been buying is like silver stuff. I've bought some silver Cuban necklaces I got coming in, and they're gonna be going up on the website. I'll probably keep one for myself to rock it, see how it works out. But yep, like I said, just take care of your stuff, and that's with everything. Like if you live in an apartment and you struggle, like take care of your television, take care of your refrigerator. All these things can break down and cost you more money. All in all, take care of the stuff that you value in your life that costs you money. Because if you don't take care of them, they break down, you're going to be spending more. Your vehicles, keep them maintained. All this stuff saves you money. Um, if you buy your food, eat everything that you buy. Don't just throw stuff out. Like, help other people. If you have stuff in your house you want to throw out, take it to the Goodwill, Salvation Army. Don't just throw stuff in the trash. All in all, like, take care of all your stuff and make sure you get the most out of everything. Like, try to use things up as much as you can, stretch everything you have, like I said, and your money's gonna stack up easily like that. Like, I try not to spend on anything I don't need. Like, anything I don't need, I stretch my vehicles out. Like right now, I won't even buy a new vehicle. My, I have the my everyday vehicle that I use for work and everything is a '04 Honda CRV, and it has over 160,000 miles, and I will not let go of that thing. I would just keep driving that thing and putting my money into my bank account. I'm not I'm not gonna spend to stunt to shine. I got nothing to prove to anybody, so I'm not. Soon, maybe soon, next year, year after that, I might buy a new car. But that's when I get my stuff in order. I'm still putting money away and stuff, so I've got no reason right now to try to flex or get anything else other than do what I'm doing. I'm plugging away at my company. I believe in my company, so I'm gonna put money into this and try to get over the hump. Like I said, I'm gonna try to get over the hump and I'm gonna give it a shot. If I fail, then I fail, but I gave it my best shot at it. So all my money that's extra goes into the company. It goes into stock. It goes into doing my advertising on Facebook, on Instagram, and on the YouTube channel. Because all this stuff costs money. Even advertising on YouTube costs money. You got to do these videos. You got to put time of your. You got to put your time up for these things, and hope that people gravitate towards you and take your advice. And even if you don't take my advice, go opposite of what I say. But you listen to it and you take it for what it's worth. Um, but yeah, like I said, but you as a consumer, you guys are the luckiest because right now is the best time. There's a lot of companies there jockeying for position, and they're always throwing constant deals and stuff. So if you look around, you should be buying. I think you should buy from different companies, so you can see who has the better quality and stuff like that. Because everybody's constantly throwing like new deals and 30% off, buy one get one free, things like that. So I think if you stick to one company, you might be doing a disservice to yourself, unless you feel that their quality is like unbeatable. If you feel that quality is unbeatable, you stick with that company. But I think you should shop around, like get something from here, there, compare prices, compare the same. If you buy a ring here and a ring over there, compare the rings, the pricing, what you got off, things like that. if they give you a percentage off. So it's a lot of things to take into consideration when buying from companies. But like I said, I would like for you guys to consider mine's Flashy Jewelry, and it's at flashyjewelry.net. Like I said, look up on the site. I thank the people that have gone on the site. I'm seeing a lot more traffic on there. I've seen a lot of people. You can see a lot of more people are going in there to look. I wish more people would buy. We do get a couple buys here and there. We get people emailing us on other questions on pieces if we're gonna be bringing in stuff like that. But we still got to get our sales up. Our sales still are nowhere near where we want them. But I'm positive about where things are going and how they're moving forward. So I'm happy with it. I'm not gonna complain. Like, it's doing better than what I thought it was. Like I said, I things are moving forward. YouTube's doing okay. I wish the subscriptions were up a little more, but we're gonna be working on those things. We've been trying to make better videos. I don't know if you guys are regulars. You'll see that the quality of our videos have gone up, as in even the look from the cameras. Like before, our cameras were kind of blurry and stuff. We were recording from older phones and stuff. So we're trying to make changes to the website to bring in more viewers, more subscriptions. So we're working on it. Like I said, we keep plugging at it. Like I said, every day is a new day, and we take advantage. We come in and try to make the most of it and let the chips fall where they may. Like I said, I'm going to keep trying till I can't try no more. There's only two ways this goes. I make it or I fail. So that's with anybody starts a business. So you make it or you fail. So I'm no different than anybody else. But I am going to give it my best shot. Like I said, we're constantly putting new stuff on the website. Um, it's getting a little tougher because the materials are getting more expensive. The moissanite prices are going up. A lot of the people that send the stuff out, like the wholesalers, are finding out how much it's going up, so they're adjusting their prices also. So it's making it harder. So I had to go up on my prices a little bit, and I'm sure that didn't help me too much, but it is what it is. Like I said, um, yesterday's price is not today's price. That's the saying, and that's with anything in life. Yesterday's price is not today's price. It's like gas prices. It could be the one price one day, the next day skyrockets, the next day it plummets. So you got to get things when you see them. If you see a good price at a company and you want that piece, buy it, because there's no guarantee that a week or two that price is going to be the same. So jump on things when you see them, guys. And that's from any company. I'm not saying on my company. It's with any company across the board. Just support. That's all I say. Just support. Whether it's my company, one of the other guys. If you see something at a good price, good quality, and you communicate with the vendor and they're transparent with you, I think you should buy the piece. And that's full on honesty right there, guys. Sorry. Um, yeah. So like I said, guys, just I wish you guys all the best in 2023. Please put those money habits into play, and I promise you guys are gonna have success with money this year. Um, just be mindful of what you spend and how you spend it. Like if you spend crazy, you're not gonna you're not gonna succeed if you're spending money crazily and on things you don't need, or just taking chances with your money. Like if you're gonna invest, make a wise investment. Try your best to save as much as you can. Cut down on certain things. Don't be afraid to cut things out of your life. Like certain things you don't need. Some people they can't afford cable, and that's fine. Like if you can't afford that, cut that out of your life, man. Like me and my wife used to have it bad that we used to because we couldn't afford things in the beginning. To be real, we couldn't afford things, so we thought that going to errands or rent a center, that was the way. We thought we're smart. We're gonna go to rent a center and get this set of couches. It's only gonna cost us $50 a week or something like that. But you're only thinking $50 a week. I was thinking, now I think about it, I was spending $200 a month on some couches, and then if you're paying them for two years, you're spending 4,500 on some $1,500 couches. And this is how people keep the poor down. Like some people don't get it. Some people, oh, they want a PlayStation 5 so bad, they'll go get it at Aaron's. You know how much Aaron's charges you for that PlayStation 5? I think it's over 2 grand, over $2,000 for that PlayStation 5. When you could just easily be disciplined, save your money up, and save your little 800, 900, whatever it is, and buy that PlayStation 5 yourself, and not have these dudes have you slaving at your job for a PS5 for 2 years, 24 months, and taking your money every month. And this is the best part about it. They'll take your money every month, and if you slip up a month or two, they're coming to take your PS5. They're gonna be banging your door down and take your stuff. And now you basically already paid. Let's say you paid for 6, 7 months. You basically already paid for that PS5. Now you can't pay for it. So now they take it. So if you would have saved your money, you already would have owned that PS5. Instead, you went to Aaron's Arena Center and lost it. So these are things that keep people broke. More things that keep people broke. You might have a gold necklace. You're broke. Oh, you need a few bucks. There's no shame in waiting till your next payday. Some people don't want to do that. Oh, I'm gonna go take my necklace to the pawn shop. Okay, the pawn shop will take your gold. Fine, they'll take it, and they're gonna give you some money. They'll weigh it out. They're gonna gauge if it's 10, 14, 18 karat gold, and then they're gonna give you an amount. Oh yeah, $200. So you're thinking, oh word, I'm getting $200. Yeah, you're getting $200. They're taking your necklace. Okay, so whatever. You figure, oh, I'm coming back for $200. No, you're not. Because when you're coming back, you're gonna get your necklace back, but it's gonna cost you like 225 to get your necklace back. And your necklace is up for grabs if you don't pay for it. So let's say you can't pay for it, they took your gold necklace for $200. And this is how people with money prey on the poor. And if you have you guys ever noticed that a pawn shop is always around poor neighborhoods? Why do you think that is? You never really see pawn shops in like suburbs and stuff like that. You kind of see them in inner city areas and stuff like that. Why? Because they want to take advantage of the poor. On Friday, when you blew your whole check and then something comes up and you need money, you they'll go over there and take your television set and that same TV that you spent $1,000 for 3 weeks ago and you're broke now. Now it's sitting at the pawn shop, and you have no TV at the house. The bread they gave you, you already spent, and then you got to come back up with that money all over again to give it to them. So it just puts you in a circle of being broke constantly. So I had to learn to lay down sometimes, guys, and just be broke for a while and learn to stack one check in front of onto the next and onto the next. And once I did that, it became easy. Like I said, it became discipline to spend nowhere near what my check is. And I distribute my money to two, three different accounts. And the main thing I do is I live like I'm broke. That's one thing I do. I live like I'm broke. If I'm not investing it in something I believe in, like my company or my bills, I'm not spending. I'm not spending to go to Burger King. I'm not spending to go to McDonald's, stuff like that. I have food in my house. When I go to work, if I don't take something from my house that I can make real quick, I will not eat. Even my water bottles, we have a filter here. I take filtered water. I am not paying $2 to $3 for a water bottle on the road. I keep a water bottle in the back of my truck for refills. These are things that keep you broke. You think, oh, I'll go to work. I'll spend $15 for lunch every day. $15 on lunch. Let's say even at a 5-day work week, what's that? 15, 30, 60, $75 a week. Over a month, that's $300 for you to have a lunch. So if you cut that out, you're saving a ton of money just in that. Like that's a no-no right there. $300 a month. And then if you live with a spouse and your spouse is doing the same thing, You know what it is? $600 just to have lunches at work. Like, I'll take 2 beef patties, something like that, from my house. I'll make some sandwiches, something of the sort. But no, I'm not spending that. There's so many habits to keep you broke, guys, and that's for everybody. Me, even for myself, so many habits to keep you broke. Um, Name brand clothes, that stuff keeps you broke. A lot of people get caught up in that. Oh, I need name brand clothes. Me, I'm content with wearing a white tee, a black tee, a set of jeans, and something I don't come off of is name brand sneakers. I will not be wearing any Skippies around, but I will not be spending on name brand clothes. Like, name brand clothes will leave you broke because those clothes are gonna wear out, and after those clothes wear out, you've got nothing to show for them. You wear them a couple times, you think you look fly, yeah, you look fly, but you're gonna be broke in the end too. I rather just keep it white tees, black tees, whatever, and very inexpensive, and have money. I do not like going out and having to ask people for anything. Like, I got coworkers of mine, and I see them, and I give them my advice on how to save money because I'm a little bit older than them, and I give them the advice. And a lot of people don't care for advice. You tell them go right, and they hook left. So I have a few of my coworkers, and I see them mismanage money, and I see these people sometimes they can't even afford a cab to work. They have to call around other employees for a ride and stuff like that. Like, I don't want to be dependent on other people that way. And those are my main fears right there. Having to depend on people that deeply to where I can't get something done if that person doesn't help me. So I like my own independence. I like my own freedom. Um, those are things that having money help you with. I like being able to tell my job no when they want me to work a holiday, or when they want me to work a weekend. I like having the flexibility of doing when I can tell them no, because some people have to take those hours because they need the money, and I see it on an everyday basis at my job. People that can't say no because they need to work. I can say no, and I can stay home with my wife and my kids, and I have no problem with it. I'm happy with that, and I can use that time to work on my company and things that I want to do here. Um, Other than be at a job and just blow my life away, grow old at a job, which I'm growing old already, so I might as well grow old home with my wife and kids and not at a job slaving away. So, guys, that's my advice. I know I've gone kind of long and ranted a little bit in this video, but hopefully you guys get some type of value out of this. Like I said, 2023 is a new year. We can all learn new things. We can all get better. We can all strive to be better. But we're going to leave it here. You know who it is. It's Santos at Flashy Jewelry. And I'm going to holler at you guys soon. And see you in a bit, guys. Like I said, love you all from the heart. Peace out.